Hello Year 3, welcome to Tuesday's video for Science in Week 2. Now for this task you will need your blank treasure map, so the one without any lines on it. We'll use the other one later this week. You'll need a pencil for drawing, you'll need some colours for colouring in, and you'll need some imagination to draw your treasure map. Okay, so who has seen a treasure map before? What do they show? If you said they show where secret treasure is buried, you are correct. Now I'm going to show you an example of how I would draw a treasure map. Yours doesn't have to be exactly the same, but it does need to have some of the same features. So we're going to start by drawing an island. Okay? So we're going to imagine this island is maybe in the middle of a big lake, like Lake Malawi, or in the middle of the ocean. Now, we've got the shape of our island. We also need to draw some features on there. So maybe we could draw a boggy marsh. A marsh is really wet ground that's hard to walk across. And maybe some trees, some rectangles, and then some triangles going up here like this. Again, a rectangle, and then some kind of half triangles going up. These look a bit like Christmas trees, don't they? Okay. What else might we have on the island? What about some hills? Okay. Here's a couple of hills. And then we might have a big river winding through, coming out the other side of the mountains, and forming a big lake beneath the marsh. Now I'm drawing this quite quickly, but you can take your time. Now as well as the small hills, you might have a big mountain. Okay, much bigger, much higher. This is quite a big island. And on this part of the island, it's going to be quite cold. So I'll put some snow caps on the mountains. I think, what else could we have here? We've got a couple of trees. What about a forest? Okay, again, this is the way I'm choosing to draw my trees. If you want to draw them differently, I would also love to see that. But this is just to give you an idea, to get you started. Let's draw a couple more so we know there's lots of trees there. Okay, and I think we're done. Now what's missing? What is missing from this treasure map? We have the island, we have the features, we're missing something. Yes, the X that marks the spot. So I'm going to put my X here. And then I'm also going to have a path that leads somebody to it. So we can imagine that some pirates might land here, because we all know how much pirates love treasure. Okay, and they can have a big flag with a bit of a skull and crossbones on there. You can draw this better than me, I'm sure. And some planks on the boat. And some waves there. And I'm going to take them on a really long path. Okay, because behind this mountain, again I'm rushing here, you can take your time. I'm going to take them through the smelly marsh to the lake, where there's a little boat that they have to cross on. Being pirates, that won't be a problem for them. And then on to the other side, to the X. Excellent. Now, I'm going to colour in my sea blue. Okay, I'm not going to do all of that now because that will take so long. Okay, this is the colour I do my sea. I'm careful here not to go over the lines. Okay. If you'll notice, I'm also colouring mainly in the same direction. That makes it look a bit neater. Okay. Let's imagine I've done all that colour. Then I'll choose a nice dark green for my trees. And some brown for the trunks. And my mountains would be perhaps an even lighter brown. I'm leaving the peaks white because that's snow, isn't it? Okay, So you can see where I'm going. I'm going to colour it in really neatly, and this will be my treasure map. Now this is a very simple treasure map. You can make it look as pretty as you want. And on Thursday's lesson, I'm going to show you how to really advance your map. Okay, we're going to use a grid, and you'll be able to draw coordinates and tell people exactly how to get there. But for today's map, just be as creative and as careful with your drawings as you can. If you want to put some animals on there, some monsters, please go for it. Okay, have fun.